Hello everyone, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see next. There's some options in the description box below. Let's get started. You're gonna start off in tabletop on your hands and knees, then feet together, knees wider than the mat, fingertips forward, rest your forehead on the mat, come to child's pose. We're going to hold this for a few breaths. Beginning our breath practice, taking a deep breath in and a slow breath out, and keeping this up for about 5 breaths. On your next inhale, go ahead and thread the right hand underneath the left armpit, keeping that palm up. Gaze goes to the left. Keep breathing. Deep inhales, slow exhales. Bring that right hand back to meet the left, and this time left hand threads underneath the right armpit, palm up. Gaze to the right. You're going to take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Take another deep breath in and a slow breath out. Then one last time, deep breath in and a slow breath out. And then bring it back to center, back to your child's pose. And then to come out of this, come back to tabletop. We're going to set up for side plank. Right foot goes out to the right. Left foot comes in line with that right knee. And then left hand comes up and gaze follows the left arm. Trying to keep those arms at the T. Shoulder over wrist. Bring it back to center, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So left foot comes out to the left, right foot comes in line with that left knee, and then right arm comes up to a T, shoulder over wrist. Side plank here, strong through the core. Inhale and exhale. Take another deep breath in and a slow breath out. Last one like this. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, bring it back to center. Both arms come down. Feet reach back to a plank, and we hold for 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. On an exhale, lower yourself down to the ground slowly, keeping the elbows tucked in. Hands by your ribs, untuck your toes, lift your shoulders, lengthening the spine as you do that, taking a deep breath in, and then exhale, lower yourself down to the ground. After this, come to tabletop, and then tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Feet hips width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Gaze in between the knees. Begin to walk out your downward facing dog, alternating bending each knee for a deep stretch. The aim is to get the heels on the ground. Keep your breath practice as you do this. Deep inhales and slow exhales. Come to stillness, reaching both heels down. Taking a deep breath here. And then bend both knees, gaze forward. Step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shin, torso parallel to the ground, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Great job with the warm-up, guys. Okay, let's keep it up. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands on shin, torso parallel to the ground, halfway lift. Engage those back muscles. Exhale, plant your hands down and step it back to a plank and hold. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down slowly to the mat, keeping the elbows hugged in. Flip your feet, and on an inhale, lift your chest off the mat. Baby cobra pose here and lower down. Then let's meet in tabletop on your hands and knees. Tuck your feet under, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Heels reach for the mat, feet hips width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. I'm going to reach the right leg forward and you meet me in high lunge. However you get there, maybe you need to start off in low lunge and then transition to high lunge. Hands on hips. And we're going to drop that back foot down at an angle. Front heel in line with back heel. Then arms come up. Warrior 1. Maybe you lunge a little bit deeper than I am in that front leg. Trying to keep those hips forward. And then when you're ready, transition. Feet as wide as before. Toes point in. Deep inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold forward. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold right here. Hands come down. You place the hands in line with the heels. And then you fold. On an inhale, lengthen the spine. On an exhale, deepen the fold. Keep breathing at your own breath, at your own pace. Breath matching movement. When you're ready, walk it up. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands on hips. Come all the way up to standing. Cartwheel your hands down. Step it back to a plank. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat, keeping the elbows hugged in. Lift that chest off the mat, baby cobra. Exhale, come back down. Then we come back to tabletop. Lift those feet up and back, downward facing dog. We're going to repeat the same flow on the other side. So this time, left foot comes forward. And again, however you get there, maybe you start from low lunge and then you set it up to high lunge. Hands to hips. And then you're going to drop that back heel down at a 45-degree angle to the front heel. Hips square, arms come up. Warrior 1 on the left side. Gonna take a deep breath in here and then a slow exhale. Hands come back to hips. Feet stay wide apart. Toes point in. You really want your weight to be on the outside edge of your feet. You're gonna take a deep breath in here and then exhale, fold forward. Hands in line with the heels of your feet. With each inhale, lengthen your spine. With each exhale, deepen the forward fold. Matching breath to movement. When you're ready, walk your hands forward, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Then cartwheel your hands down on an exhale and come to plank. Then lower yourself down to the mat slowly, keeping your elbows hugged in. Lift the chest off the mat, cobra. Exhale, come to tabletop. Tuck your feet under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Feet hips width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Gaze in between your knees, stretching through the shoulders, keeping your triceps strong. You're going to take a deep breath in and a slow breath out, enjoying this downward facing dog. When you're ready, bend both knees, gaze forward, walk to the top of the mat, find your way to seated. If you have one, grab a block or really anything else, a ball, a book, whatever you can hold in your arms. Lay on your back, feet come up, legs come up, relaxed. Reach your arms forward holding that block. Then you're going to reach your block to the right, then to the middle, and to the left, then to the middle, and to the right, to the middle, engaging your abs, to the left, to the middle, to the right, middle, left, middle, right, middle. Keep going, you're doing good. Left, middle, right, middle, left. Soften the knees, middle. Lower yourself all the way down. Great job. Release your block. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side, giving your abs a rest. Then from here, we're going to lower our feet onto the mat. Knees up. Then we're going to lift our hips up for bridge pose. And slowly lower ourselves back down onto the mat. Again, hugging your knees into your chest, rocking side to side, massaging that low spine. Find your way back to seated. Then you're going to grab your right ankle, cross it against your left knee. Hands come back behind you. We're going to do a figure 4 stretch here. Maybe rock side to side a bit, feeling that stretch in the hip. To deepen the stretch, either bring that right foot closer to your hips or sit up even taller, again, closer to your knees. Enjoy this stretch right here, remembering to relax with each exhale. Come back to seated. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Right ankle crosses over left knee. Make sure that you don't feel too uncomfortable here. And again, to deepen the stretch, step in that left foot or sit up even taller, closer to your feet. Rocking a little side to side just to massage that hip. Go ahead and release that right ankle and set yourself up for Savasana. Feet as wide as the mat, arms to your side. Let go of your breath practice and check in with your whole body, relaxing anywhere where there's tension. This is your Savasana. This is your rest. Stay here as long as you like. Namaste.